Back, everybody, to TB Sports 27. We're back as promised here, and we got a double dose of streams for you today. We're going to have two short streams, but you are going to get two streams indeed. So we're going to do our universe mode, and we're going to complete the first week of July, as we are going to take care of the episode of Main Event, which will feature 4 big matches that we looked at in our previous episode. So you'll know what's coming down the pipe there. And then right after that, we are going to play Game 7 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. The opening round of the Eastern Conference playoffs are 8th-seeded Detroit Red Wings taking on the top-seeded, the number 1 seeded Washington Capitals. So, let's give a few minutes for everyone to jump in and join the action. As you can see on the thumbnail, in the main event, you're going to see Legado del Fantasma taking on the Dirty Dawgs, and what people are saying could be one last run for the Dirty Dawgs. We saw the issues begin between Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode at Money in the Bank, and they had their one-on-one match this past weekend on SmackDown. Brian is here, as always, our top fan, Brian. Welcome aboard, my friend. And they're going to team up together. So maybe they can get back on the same page, or maybe indeed this will be one last run. Quick rundown of the card coming your way at Extreme Rules, which will just be 2 Universe Mode weeks away. So far scheduled. Hell in a Cell for the Intercontinental Championship, Edge defending against Mustafa Ali in the first of 2 Hell in a Cell matches. A double-header Hell in a Cell for the first time in WWE history. The Steel Cage match, T-Bar and Mace going up against the Usos. Last man standing, Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Beth Phoenix and Trish Stratus versus Retaliation and Reckoning. This is all part of the Retribution Gauntlet. Now, U.S. Championship Falls Count Anywhere match, Slapjack will now take on Austin Theory after Isaiah Scott lost the United States Championship this past outing on SmackDown. Becky Lynch versus Asuka for the WWE Women's Championship. We now know that it is official at Extreme Rules. It has been signed. Bobby Lashley, MVP, and Apollo Crews to team up against the Street Profits and Johnny Gargano. And we also know that the also official, the WWE Tag Team Championships will be defended. Tommaso Ciampa and Roderick Strong will challenge Happy-Go-Lucky, Baron Corbin, and Madcap Moss. So before we jump into the action, as always, get the plugs out of the way right off the bat. Check us out on Patreon and YouTube. Well, you're on YouTube now. But Patreon, YouTube, and Twitter. Twitter at TB Sports 27. That's where you can interact with us one-on-one. Ask any questions. Ask when we're going to stream. And Patreon is where you can show your love and support for the channel. I'm not thinking we're going to get to GM mode. We put the challenge out there at the beginning of the month. We are now 6 days away from the end of the month of May. We had to get 10 patrons to unlock our GM mode that you guys wanted to see. I don't know if we're going to make it. There's still hope. There's still 6 days. If we get, 2 subscribers a day, we can make it. But 10 subscribers, and we'll get to play my GM mode here on the channel. Also, we're still running our Triple Threat promotion. 3 streams for the price of 1 over on Patreon. So check us out. The link's down in the description below. TB Sports 27 on Patreon. We got all the old classic content going up one by one. And, the card changed. What the heck? This is not the card we had. This entire card. Oh, my God. Well, we got to fix this. This entire card changed, which I've never seen happen before in this universe mode. That happened all the time in WWE 2K20, where the entire card would change, but I have never seen this happen before. Holy smoke. So we got to do a lot of editing here because I really like the card. Now I got to go back and pull up the old show and see what matches we had. I have never seen that in WWE 2K20. That is unsettling. I don't like that that the card edited like that. All right, I'm pulling up the old the SmackDown episode now. I got to go back and look Because I don't even remember. I remember the main event, and I liked the cards they had before. Okay, we had, let's get to main event. We're scrolling now. Okay. Remember Jordan Devlin was in a match? Okay, so Thunder Rock was the opening match. We can keep that. We can just, I mean, that match is on the card. That's right here, so we can keep that. We'll just have to make it a tornado match. Customize here. This was one-on-one, and this was Isaiah Scott, fresh off his defeat of losing the U.S. Championship, going up against Damian Priest. So we got to add that back. Man, this is my first encountering of the game unbooking your universe mode card. As I said, that happened all the time in WWE 2K20, but I had never seen it happen here in this game. And then we had Riddle and Jordan Devlin here. This was Riddle. Oh, we gotta put Orton with him. There we go. And this was Jordan Devlin. Boom. And then our main event, that was the Legado del Fantasma and Dirty Dawgs match. So put this one back. They still got Legado there. It's so weird that they went in and edited all this stuff out. Tornado tag, of course. I guess you won't have the managers with them. That is the one downside of the fact that we have to do tornado rules. So you won't see Diesel come out. You just have to use your imagination, right? And I don't know if any of the rivalry, I was hoping one of the cutscenes would trigger. Well, now you see it there, so maybe it still will. And in this match, we have to just make a tornado match, which I think we can do pretty easily, and it should keep everything. Did we just crash? Oh my god, I think the game just crashed. Holy smokes. Well... Okay, well, this stream is going to stop because I have to stop the game. We crashed. The game has crashed, so I will be back in 30 seconds. Gotta love it. Patch your game, 2K.